Hi Aquarius, this is Alex Angel, and I am here to bring you your general tarot and oracle card reading. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anywhere else in your chart. You may have Aquarius. Although the video is being published in May of 2020, it is timeless and will resonate at any given moment in time. Please also check the description box for a special announcement. If this reading does resonate with you, please feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. I am using my Arcanum deck, and I will clarify each card placed out, and then in the end, wow, that card spun around. Then in the end, I will pull out three Healing with the Angels cards. Sorry guys, I was kind of caught up in placing these cards out. But Aquarius, let's see what God, angels, the universe has in store for you. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to clarify with my standard Rider-Waite. I kind of like this stuff. This is interesting, Aquarius. This is real interesting. I was just looking at this top line and I'm like, they feel like they've done everything they need to do in this connection. So they're wanting to move away. This is weird because I'm looking at this and it's like with the Five of Pentacles, it's almost like you feel like you are, this almost even feels like a depression, right? It feels like, you know, your self-worth took a hit. You're not feeling loved. You're not feeling the love. You're not feeling included. You're not, you know, you feel a little kind of quote unquote disconnected and maybe down, right? And I feel like you want love. You want more love, right? With the Knight of Cups coming in, and then, you know, the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups, right? This is like you're wanting more love. You're wanting the love part of your relationship to return for those of you who are in a relationship, right? It's almost like, if we love each other, how come we can't work this out? Or, you know, if you love me, why do I feel like this? If love, 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 then why? You know, why does ... right? For some of you, you feel like shit now, but it's almost like, you know, give us a minute. New love will be coming in. New love will be rushing in, right? Not only will new love come in, but it will return you to a, you know, blissful / nostalgic, you know, childlike, happy inner child state with your soulmate. So for those of you who are in a relationship or have a particular individual you're interested in, this looks like that love is returning. Okay? That love is returning. But I need to draw your attention to, let me pull my hands out of the frame, but I need to draw your attention to this, right? Because it's almost like this is exactly what got you here. Okay? This is exactly what got you here. You have too much going on, right? You have too much going on, and I feel like a lot of times this interferes with this love, and to an extent, this is why you wind up in this Five of Pentacles state of mind. I'm going to say this because it's what's coming to me, but it's almost like you're in victim mode, Aquarius, right? Because it's almost like, you know, I'm doing all these things. I'm, you know, dealing with my family and my kids and my job and this damn virus, and I'm trying to stay sane. And, you know, I want people to realize, I can hear frustration. I wish people realize just how much I'm dealing with and how much I have on my plate. And by the way, join the club. I mean, who's not? Okay? But, you know, of course, being, you know, empathetic to your situation and your environment, start to offload, right? Like, You can't be mad at people because they don't understand how much shit you got on your plate, and they need to understand why at times you abuse them because you got too much shit on your plate. And by abuse, I mean not returning phone calls, or not following up, or changing schedules sporadically and abruptly, right? Like, you can't be mad at people for not knowing how much shit you have on your plate, when the truth of the matter is your management of what it is you have on your plate, you're not doing a great job at, right? So it's almost like, with all the shit that you have going on, you know, it's starting to affect your love life, or, people are, bitching and moaning and complaining, and that has you feeling some type of way, like, yo, people just don't understand, they just don't value me. I mean, I'm trying my hardest, but it just feels like it's never enough. Enough with that shit, Aquarius. Okay, you have to be able to communicate with your loved ones as far as what it is that you have going on beforehand, right? But not only communicating what it is that you have going on beforehand, but also communicate like, yo, I'm struggling, right? Now, I done heard and I done felt all kinds of solar plexus cringe and tighten up, because don't nobody want to be vulnerable. Don't nobody want to expose their hand. Don't let nobody want to let people know, yo, I'm failing, or I'm struggling, or I'm not at my best right now. You know what? It is what it is. If you want this in your life, if you want to be able to maintain this, you're going to have to be a little bit more authentic with everybody and let them know, here's what's going on. Here's what's going on, right? Now, this is quintessential Aquarius, right? When the going gets tough, Aquarius gets the hell out of Dodge, okay? But I want you to take this and use this more of in a positive sense, whereas you guys are moving on and moving away from your old ways and your old habits. This is a swords card, right? The swords in the tarot, or swords in reality, can cut and reshape a situation or an object. Okay? So Aquarius, instead of, angels just said to me, Aquarius just shuts down. Instead of dealing with stuff, sometimes they just shut down. They shut down and they reset. But what's unfortunate is that the people you are shutting out, they don't know what the hell you're doing. So to them, it just looks like, yo, he's disengaging. He just doesn't give a fuck, right? This is what you have to move away from, Aquarius, right? In being able to communicate with everybody else to say, here's what's going on. I just need a minute. You don't know how far that goes and how far that will go. Just that minor notification to say, I need a minute to reset. I got a lot going on. I just need a minute to reset. That shit will go far. Trust me. Okay? Now, let's talk about other dimensions or other ways of looking at your situation, and also what could be helpful, and also what's to come. Okay? With the Emperor sitting right there, you're going to get it together. Okay? You're going to get it together. You have the King of Pentacles there too. You'll level out, okay? But again, it's going to take like you guys breaking down your own barriers, right? To expose and to let people in, to show them what it is that you're dealing with, right? The female figure is pulling something out of the lion's tooth. You're going to have to reveal to me, yo, I got something stuck in my tooth and I need somebody to help pull this out. Okay? If you can do that, that's why this is the strength card, right? Because the strength is not just her pulling it from his tooth, but also at the same time, right? Because infinity symbol, what I give out, it also comes back. Law of attraction is a duality, right? So it's also the lion asking for help, right? Now you say to yourself, Leo lion, king of the jungle, queens of the jungle, right? So what the hell does the king of the jungle, he needs help? Hell yeah, he needs help. The strongest people always need help. Aquarius, you are no different. You are no different. So have a seat, okay? Like Wendy Williams says, take several seats, go sit down somewhere, try to figure out how you're going to communicate to people in your life, your loved ones. Look, I need help. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with keeping up all of this stuff that I have going on. Okay? Not only that, this paired with this card here, you may want to communicate, based on your level of trust and who you have around you, but you also may want to communicate to people like, yo, I feel like I do a lot, but I don't get no credit, or you don't acknowledge, or you just continue to take and take and take. That's a valid conversation, depending on who you're speaking to. Again, hopefully you're speaking to somebody who is emotionally mature to be able to say to you, damn, I didn't know I was doing that to you. I apologize. Here's what I'm going to do going forward to help this situation out. I don't want you to feel less than anything, because I do value you. You are important to me. Right? Those people are around you. Like 10 of Cups is the happiness card. It's the happily ever after. It's joy. It's peace. And again, these 3 cards here, like being coupled with these cards as well, it's almost like, yes, the love is there for you. You fucking have love around you, Aquarius. Don't get it twisted. But I just kind of feel like, again, at times you tend to neglect it. Right? You tend to neglect it. You tend to build up these fucking fictitious walls, and then you call yourself getting the hell out of Dodge because it's not right. It's uncomfortable. I'm being, people are not understanding. Fucking make people understand. Okay? Sorry, y'all. I'm getting a little passionate. I'm getting a little passionate in my reading. I kicked my camera. But anyway, excuse me. You have the love around you. It's going to take you going back and kind of reassessing, looking at all that shit that's on your back, going back and figuring out what you need to let go of, what you can keep, kind of reprioritizing, rebuilding. I do feel like if you're strong enough to have these conversations with the people in your life, you are going to be rewarded with them saying, you know what, how can we help? How can we help? How can we help offload or unload you, right? And by doing that, that's going to bring you and them a greater sense of security. It's like, now we can get back into the driver's seat and drive this bitch, right? Now we can get back into, okay, doing everything that we have to do. Not only that, but that's also going to benefit your relationship too, right? That's going to benefit your relationship with your boo-boo, okay? This is people kind of coming in, supporting and helping. This is, us kind of coming in and offloading and helping you to kind of breathe a little bit more and be hopeful and being able to see the light again at the end of the tunnel, that all of this shit is no longer blocking the light at the end of the tunnel. And by doing that, you're going to be more secure, right? More secure in your relationship. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel valued, right? You start out like this as 5, but you kind of grow into the king in feeling more valuable. Now, again, the test here is to move away from old habits and old scenarios where, you kind of quote unquote get overwhelmed and then you blame the rest of the world, right? You got to get out of this habit. You have to. You got to wrap that shit up, right? And just be done with it. Just complete out. Just let it go, right? Because I feel like, again, going forward, there has to be like this newfound authority. There has to be this newfound power inside of you that you grow into. For a lot of you, yeah, you're absolutely morphing into the next phase of your evolutionary process. This is actually a good reading, Aquarius, when it comes to a general reading. What I'm also getting to is like, holy shit, Alex, nobody knew this. Like, maybe I'm the first person who revealed this about your situation. You may walk around feeling like shit or feeling overwhelmed and nobody fucking knows. And because of that, they just pile more shit on you. And you're like, yo, do you not know that I'm at a breaking point? Do you not know that I'm about like 2 minutes away from a breakdown? Okay? for your healing with the angels card, answered prayer. Again, Aquarius, nobody knows what you're going through if you don't communicate it. So even if you don't communicate it to physical human people, communicate it to God, angels in the universe. Yo, I'm struggling. I need help. I'm struggling. I need help. I don't know what to do. This load is too freaking heavy. There's nobody here to help me. Please get that off your chest. Get it out into the universe where God can manifest you some sort of relief in your life. Okay? Not only, will you pray for it, but it'll be answered. New love. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right? Because again, new love could be meeting someone new. New love could also mean revitalizing the love in an existing scenario, existing situation, right? I've been so freaking burnt out that I haven't been able to focus on my mate and my loved one, right? But once I clear this shit off my chest and off my plate, hey baby, you want to go out for a date night, in the living room, because none of us can go nowhere right now. But, you want to go out, on a date, like, have I told you lately that I loved you? Have I told you, I love the new hairstyle? You know what I mean? It's almost like you return to this loving person to be able to give new love out to, again, whoever that object is of your desire. All right, last card. I hope and I feel like the romance card, if it comes up, I will fall out of my seat. But playfulness, right? I felt also too, I guess, with the new love that there should, romance will be included in that as well. But playfulness, this kind of goes back to, oh, look, the romance card. Do y'all see that? The romance card was at the bottom of the deck. That is so fucking awesome. But I feel like the playfulness, again, once you start clearing stuff from your plate, if, the new love could be, loving a hobby, getting back into, coin collecting or scrapbooking or, it's almost like these three cards here. Once you appeal to the universe, once you let us know what your issues are, we're going to answer your prayers. We're going to reignite a place inside of you where you're now generating, giving out more love than being this defensive asshole. Sorry, y'all. God forgive me. Than being this defensive person, blocking yourself off and, trying to run away and moving away. We're going to bring you new love, and we just want you to enjoy it. That's the other thing too, which, is weird that I picked up these two cards. But that's the other thing too, Aquarius. You tend to get caught up in all of this. And the reason for that is because you completely eliminate fun from your lives. You eliminate fun from your schedule. Now go ahead and say to me, well, Alex, that's not going to pay my bills and I got shit to do. Yeah, I understand. But, if you could eat, if you could, walk to your car, you can have fun. Okay, so all I'm saying is there are always opportunities to just smile and be goofy and just have fun and let go and tickle that inner child. Allow that inner child to come out. It's crazy because that will also make you powerful as well, right? Because this emperor is balanced, right? He's a masculine figure, okay, but he didn't get to be the emperor by just being an asshole. And again, I'm not calling you an asshole, Aquarius, but hey, if the shoe fits, throw that bitch on with a nice outfit. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys there. Believe it or not, yes, I do love you. I hope this helps. If it does, please feel free to give me a thumbs up or not. And I will talk to you guys later. Take care.